Greetings! Welcome to this pick-a-pile reading. I'm really excited to share some good cards and messages and inspiration with you. We have 4 different piles to choose from today, which is really exciting. We have, the first pile is rose quartz. The second pile is represented by citrine. The third pile is represented by amethyst. And the fourth pile that we have today is represented by clear quartz. So kind of get a sense of maybe what pile you want to tune into. And you can sometimes I listen to all of the piles just for fun if I'm just like kind of chilling and listening to someone's video. But obviously it's designed so you can pick one pile and receive messages that way. And the decks I'm using today are the Gilded Tarot, which is really cool. I'm using Angel Answers Oracle, which I don't actually use that often, but which is kind of cool. It's very vibrant. It's kind of simple messages, but kind of cool still. I'm using the Spellcasting Oracle, which is nice. And I'm using this new deck, new to me, True Love Reading Cards. So it can be if you're looking for romance or not, because there's different ways of interpreting the cards. So it's pretty cool. I like it. It's colorful. Okay, let's just jump in here and get into the first pile, represented by rose quartz.
Okay, I'm going to put aside the other piles. Let me try to keep this a little orderly here. So, here we go.
Rose quartz. I wanted to look at the Angel Answers Oracle cards first. Oh, I didn't mention I'm doing 2 cards from each deck. So very even numbers, like 4 piles, 4 decks, and 2 cards from each deck. So kind of in sets of 2s. Okay. The first card that you have, pile number 1, from Angel Answers Oracle is Wait. Oh, that's interesting. Wait. So I feel like you've been in a hurry. You've been trying to rush something. You've been impatient. I feel like for some people this may be about a romantic relationship, like you've been wanting to hurry something along, or like meet the new person, or rush like this relationship where you're getting to know each other. So this is saying wait, like you don't need to hurry, everything's going to happen in good time, and you don't need to push things along, everything will happen in good time. Like it's kind of like if you're watching a plant grow, you can't rush that process. It has to evolve and has to bloom on its own. So this is a good card for you. Wait. Second Angel Answers card is, it's up to you. Oh, so it seems like you have some choices in front of you, and you've been wanting to have some help deciding, but it's saying it's up to you. There's a couple different paths you could take, and this is your decision. No one can make that decision for you. It's really interesting. Now let's look at the 2 tarot cards. First tarot card you get is El Diablo. So I think this kind of goes with the wait card. I think maybe you're getting into a situation where you're meeting the wrong people. And that's represented by El Diablo. So wait until you meet the right people. And don't put all your eggs in a basket if it's not the right basket. Whatever that means. I don't know if that's a saying. My cat Mo is trying to get in the window over here, so let me help him out. Okay, so I had to put my cat out of the room because he was being a little bit wild. He's very athletic, so he has a lot of energy. So we were just saying that you got the card Wait, and it seems like with the El Diablo card, you're meeting some people who aren't like that great. Maybe they're not like seriously really bad, but this is a sign that they're not necessarily the right people for you. So if you've made some new friends that you're feeling iffy about, or you've met someone that you're dating that you're not completely cool with, this goes with the wait card. Go ahead and wait for the right people. And obviously it's up to you, like who you meet and stuff like that, what you end up doing. But this is a sign with the wait, just kind of like take a few steps back and reassess. Your second tarot card is 2 of Pentacles. Wow, so you're going to be finding the balance that's right for you. I feel like this is about a project or career decision. So you're having to make some choices about your career, and you're finding that balance that's right for you. And also, these are the pentacles, so it's a little bit to do with the balance of finances as well. That's really cool. So when you look at El Diablo and Two of Pentacles together, I feel like El Diablo is this card when it's with Two of Pentacles. This is showing something that's trying to weigh you down. So like just release anything that might be trying to weigh you down and remember to get back to your sense of balance. Okay, now let's look at the two spellcasting oracle cards. Ooh, you got inspiration. This is cool. I think this goes with that sense of project and career. You're really getting the right inspiration for you to keep going. Like it's this vitality and this desire that you have to move forward, and it's really inspiring. I'm getting kind of a sense of my sacral chakra and my solar plexus. So I feel like this is about that energy you have with the solar plexus, that energy you have to move forward and to express yourself outward. And with the sacral energy, it's about feeling comfortable as the person who you are. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't even think about this. Like, if you see illuminated on the character, it's her abdomen illuminated as well. So I don't know if that's why I picked up on that or what. But it's like this inspiration about you being really grounded and solid in who you are, and then making the choices that you want to make based on that. Okay, the second spellcasting card is Life Purpose. That's so cool. Do you know what's funny about that is that I was shuffling the True Love reading cards, and I realized I left one card in the bottom of the box, and it was the Life Purpose card of that deck. So this is kind of a good message. I think it means that the right cards and the right messages will come through no matter what. It's really cool. You don't have to worry about leaving anything out because everything's there still. So we've got like a reflection of this tree of life. So I think it's showing that you're on the right path. Like you can't really get off of your path, really. I mean, you can have like a better experience of your path, but you're always on your life path. So I think this is a card about not worrying too much about your life purpose, but you do want to follow your inspiration. So as you're following your inspiration, you don't have to worry too much. You are on the right path. Okay, so now we are down to the last two cards that are from the True Love reading cards. I'm really excited about these. Let's see what we got. Luminosity. This is cool. This is about being your radiant self. It's a really great card. It's like it kind of has this sense of Virgin Mary or like a female ascended master, like this really sacred, glowing energy, luminosity. So it's like she has these hearts, like a blue heart at her heart center, like with her necklace, and a heart where her solar plexus is. So it's about really lining up your chakras, like feeling that aligned sense of energy. That's really cool. And she's holding a lotus flower, it looks like. So you're really in tune with what you want, in tune with nature and in the ways that work well for you, and you're lining up your chakras because it's just like you're really doing well. It's like you have this path, you are on the path of your life purpose, whether it's like really visible or not. So lighting the way is your own spirit and your own soul. And I thought I just saw a bird out the window or something. Your own spirit, your own soul is lighting your path. So this definitely goes with life purpose. And your very last card is worthiness. Aw, so beautiful. Okay, so she's looking at her reflection. We had the reflection of the tree in the life purpose card. So that's really cool. It's showing that as you have your sense of worthiness, that's going to support your life purpose as well. Thank you so much for tuning in to pile number 1. I will see you next time. Hello, welcome to the reading for pile number 2. It's represented by the citrine. We had some great cards for pile number 1, so I'm looking forward to seeing what comes up for you, pile number 2. So let's start with the Angel Answers Oracle cards. You've got unlikely. So something's been on your mind recently. And this is kind of like saying no, or it's not really going to happen. So I don't know, take that with a grain of salt if you want, because obviously, like, you're probably kind of stubborn like I am. You're not going to take this card well. You're like, I don't know if I should listen to this or not. But it's like if you're having some reservations about something, maybe you should look in a different direction and see if there's something else you can enjoy instead. Wow. Okay, so there's really something that's been on your mind that you shouldn't go for, because this is a card that says reconsider. So you're going to know what this is. Like, what's been on your mind? I feel like it's something about your house, like if you should move or not. Unlikely, reconsider. So if you're thinking like about a really, really big life change or a really big move, but you're really on the fence about it, you're not sure what to do about it whatsoever, you should like really look at your options seriously and possibly reconsider. Based on your own good judgment, of course. Let's see what the tarot cards have for you. We've got Ace of Pentacles. You've got some wealth in your future. Just stay really grounded. Stay on your path. You got some wealth. Like a little weasel down there, or a ferret or something. Maybe a weasel. So it's like, I feel like weasels and ferrets, or at least ferrets, I feel like they can get in any crevice. They can like get under doors and stuff. So it's like, maybe your money isn't going to come in, your wealth isn't going to come in the route that you expected. It's going to kind of seep in the crevices and like surprise you. So just keep a lookout for all of those avenues of wealth, and don't turn anything down if it seems like it could be a good idea, if you have that like thing where you're drawn towards it. Oh, and then we got this very sensual card, the Lovers. So I think this could actually be romance. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So if you're in this boat where you're not sure if you should stay with your long-term relationship or something, this is saying like, consider the fact that you are very romantic with this person in your life. So reconsider anything drastic when it comes to, I don't know, like, it's the pandemic. We all get bored, right? So it's like, make sure you're making your own good decisions, because you can rekindle this relationship. You can have that passion. And you can make this good, grounded decision about your life. So, I don't know, it's just about that romance in your life. So even if it's not something like I just said, like even if it's not something you've been considering in some weird way, this is a card of passion to me. So this is about staying passionate about your life in general. Perhaps that's romantic. Perhaps it's just you being passionate about your interests and everything that you're going to delve into. That's very interesting. Okay, let's see what the spellcasting oracle cards have for us today. New beginnings. That's cool. Okay, so if we look at unlikely and reconsider in terms of some kind of thing that's been on your mind recently, this kind of is like a fresh start. New beginnings. Huh. It's really interesting. Well, Ace of Pentacles is kind of something that goes with new beginnings as well. So maybe you've been cleaned out financially in some way and you want to start fresh, and this card is indicating that that is definitely a possibility. You can start fresh financially if you need to. If that's the situation that you're in, you should stay optimistic. Oh, yeah. Okay, courage. Okay, so I'm seeing this kind of a picture being painted here of you're on this path to wealth and success, but it's something that is a new beginning for you, which I totally understand. There's different eras in life. And you've got to have the courage to go to that next era. So it's kind of like these different choices. So we have the negative part, like reconsider and unlikely. So, but it's like stick with your passion in life, and then have the courage to have this new beginning in terms of Ace of Pentacles. Staying grounded, staying focused, and keeping your eye on your real avenues of wealth, which could be like coming in through the crevices, like that ferret is going to get you your wealth or something like that. Okay, that's kind of a random symbol. Okay, the last two cards are from True Love reading cards. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, we've got connection. I mean, obviously, like the Lovers card is going to go with True Love reading cards because it's romance. But it's showing that there is a special someone in your life, or there will be, you have this passionate connection with. And this is something that keeps life, keeps life having this vitality and this passion, this energy. So you're going to have that connection in life that keeps you interested in life and engaged with life and keeps you passionate about everything in general. So that's really cool. Your very last card is, oh wow, spiritual maturity. This kind of came out of nowhere. Let's look at these cards again. So, okay, I feel like there's some kind of fresh start that's happening for you these days. But you've got to have this courage to stay on your path. You've got to have the courage. You've got to have the passion. You are on the right path to spiritual maturity. It's kind of similar to pile number 1 in a way, because we got the life purpose card in that pile. And this kind of reminds me of being on that path. So you are on the right path, just like I said for pile number 1. But it's going to work out a little differently for you. You're going to have to, like, with this one, I almost feel like you're going to have to turn a corner. Like, you have something in front of you, and you see it, and it's not quite right. So you go up, and you turn a corner, and then you go around it, and you continue on your way on this beautiful path that you're on. And I feel like you're going to, like, be rediscovering your passion for life. It's going to be incredible. And I feel like obviously this is about a romantic connection, but I feel like it's also about feeling interconnected to life in general, because I know I do this sometimes, but I feel like you're craving this real energy and this vitality and this real connection with life in a really meaningful way. And you do have that opportunity. Even if you haven't felt like that recently, there is this opportunity to turn the corner, to have that new beginning. So, this is really cool. I feel like this reading was a little shorter than the first one, but I think I spoke a little faster, and I had to deal with a cat trying to climb up the window and stuff like that. So, anyway, I really appreciate your presence. Thank you so much for watching for pile number 2, and I will see you next time. Hello, welcome to pile number 3. It's going to be great. You have the pile that's represented by this little amethyst here. Let's start with Angel Answers Oracle. I'm really excited to see all the different cards coming up. It's like this different atmosphere for each reading. First Angel Answers is communicate clearly. Ooh, this is a good one. This is about setting a clear intention and then communicating what you want clearly from that intention. That's amazing. Like, what else is there in life other than, like, to have a clear intention and to communicate clearly? Like, that's so important, in other words. Let's see what you're communicating about. Oh, wow. We have this other card that says yes. Okay, so once you set your intention, you are going to get everything you want. So that's amazing. What more can we say about those two cards? Just very powerful, very positive. Your tarot card is Page of Wands. So you're starting out as a newbie in some type of interest or some type of situation. This is a very good card. The saying you're going in the right direction. If this is a new job that you're starting, make sure you communicate clearly at your new job to set the stage well for everything that you want to accomplish there. Page of Wands. I see some oranges, like these fruit trees in the background. So this is showing that the seeds that you're planting now are going to come to fruition and be really cool. So keep that creative spark going. Set your intention clearly, and you are going to have really good things come to fruition. Oh, this card comes out again, the King of Cups. This is amazing. It's showing this real strong emotional stability. I feel like this is in just personal life. I feel like you're going to be so much more emotionally stable. It's going to just help you feel better. Have this kind of clear feeling, just like a blank sheet of paper or something like that. So you're going to get to start fresh. You're going to get to write this new story and use your creativity. And with your new emotional stability, you are going to write the story now of your life that you want to write. as you communicate clearly with your writing or other avenues as well, it's going to lead to really good things. Okay, let's use some cards from the Spellcasting Oracle. Good luck. So you've got some good luck, some good fortune. You're not scared by a black cat crossing your path because you know that's just superstition. So you're going to have good luck and good fortune. Make sure you stay positive and optimistic as much as you can. Don't look for superstitious reasons to feel bad about yourself. Just keep your luck in a good place. Stay optimistic as much as you can. Second spellcaster's card is Empowerment. Empowerment. This is like kind of an older woman. So it's like as you age, you have this sense of wisdom and you feel even more empowered. That's really cool. Empowerment. I feel like this doesn't really go with the other cards specifically. Empowerment. This is just about coming into your own, feeling so confident because you know who you are. I feel this like your presence, you're standing there, just like, okay, like you are this powerful being and you don't have a sense of proving that, you just have this presence that you are that confident person, and that feels good because you know that it's been a long path to get there. We don't have any path cards out right now like we did in the other piles. I don't know, it's interesting. Like I don't have this picture of what it has meant to you to get to this place of confidence and empowerment. But I know you know what that is, but perhaps it's about, like I said, like writing the story of your life, and then you realize that it's really powerful, and you are this really powerful being. You have this inner wealth of knowledge, and it's also a card of balance because the more empowered we get, the more we realize that we can respect everyone because we're on that wavelength of empowerment and respect of ourselves and others. This card is like standing alone, really. Okay, let's look at the last two cards. I feel like each pile is getting a little bit faster. So that is what it is. Maybe the people who watched piles 2, 3, and 4 needed a little bit of a quicker reading. So for true love reading cards, we have the Garden. So this goes along with those fruit trees we saw with the Page of Wands. The Garden is about this sense of freedom, relaxation, safety, having a haven. Everything you wanted has come to fruition. Like you had this time that was challenging or not, but now you have that confidence and you've got all this beautiful, lush aspects of your life that has come to fruition, and you can simply enjoy it. You can really, really enjoy it. It's really cool. I'm not getting a sense of timing here. Like all your cards kind of seem to be this like one spark of something, one giant like mandala or something. I don't know what the word would be like. I don't know, your cards are just like very steady and rooted, like kind of like this gigantic tree that doesn't move. Like everything moves around it. You've just got this stability that's incredible. I think the Empowerment card and the King of Cups are really speaking to that like enormous stability. That's such a gift for you, and it's a gift for those around you as well. Your very last card is Abundance. That's really cool. So you didn't get many other abundance cards. So this is beautiful. It's saying like you probably won't be even that focused on your abundance, but it's going to flow to you anyway, and it's going to be good. Yeah, definitely a different feeling with your cards than the other two piles that I've seen so far. This kind of deep wisdom and strength, like I said, like a gigantic tree. It's just really cool. Okay, so if you want to look at any of the cards more closely, I'm not going to show them again, but go back and stop the video if you want to see them a little bit more. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Hello, welcome to your reading pile number 4. This pile is represented by the clear quartz. Okay, so we're going to start with the Angel Answers Oracle cards. I've gotten some interesting cards so far, but each atmosphere of each pile has been different. So let's see what you got. Situation will improve. So here we have this angel who is rising upwards from this bottom of the ocean. The situation will improve. So you've been having some type of challenge or struggle. It's been really hurting your heart. It's been a lot of heartache. This situation will improve. If there's an action step you need to take, obviously it's your good judgment. Take the action steps that you need to take. And then if it's something that you just need to see what happens, this card is trying to support you, saying the situation will improve. But let's see what the next card is. Like, obviously, like, you need to have this sense of safety and well-being. So don't wait for a situation to improve if it's not going to. But if this card resonates with you, this card is the message for you. The next card is recovery. That's interesting. So I feel like you've been facing some type of challenge that possibly was about some type of addiction. And it's saying that your life is going to continue to improve. And you have this beautiful healing and recovery card coming through. That angel is sitting behind the person with her hands on her shoulders. You got that healing energy flowing. These cards are acknowledging this recovery that you've been going through, whether it's an addiction or a different type of health issue. This is a really powerful card of recovery. So I think one of the purposes of the cards is as a reminder of different really cool ideas. Also is this recognition. So I don't know, these cards are just recognizing this really challenging struggle that you've been having. And it's trying to help you have a little bit of a sense of warmth and compassion around it. Let's see what other cards you've gotten. The tarot cards you get are the Star. This is another huge card of hope. So here, in the situation will improve, this character is swimming up towards the top, towards this light. And the Star card is this glorious card of hope. So I feel like, yeah, you've been facing something really difficult, but your life will continue to improve. You will continue to grow and change as this beautiful being who you are. So you have every reason to be optimistic and hopeful. Take all the steps you need to take. Take care of yourself in all the ways that you know are right with your own best judgment. And have the highest hopes you can possibly have. Because you are worthy and you have everything you need around the corner. Even if you can't see it right now, these cards are trying to have this energy of lifting you up. I think this is a card of like asking for support if you need it. Like, are there a few people that you trust, either in your personal life or in some type of healthcare situation? Can they help lift you up so that you can see the hope in this situation? The second tarot card is Page of Swords. That's interesting. With this sword, the way he's holding it, it's almost like scissors or something that he's cutting away these brambles. So I feel like if there's some type of negativity or worry in your life, you're taking this imaginary sword, you're just cutting away all of these thorns and brambles that are around you. So this is this youthful energy with the page coming through as well. So it's like if something has you really stuck in some type of rut, use your own strength and this symbolic sword to like cut yourself free of the things that you don't need in your life. It's interesting, there's this like mesh gold pattern behind him, if you can see that, between the two pillars. So it's like, it's kind of like one of those types of cards where in the sword suit, someone has their hands tied, but they're not really tied. So you feel kind of trapped, but you're not really trapped. But you need to look for new perspectives and go ahead and use that symbolic sword to cut things away that are not helping you out. Okay, let's look at the spellcasting oracle cards. First spellcasting card is healing. Wow. Okay, so this is just like so much powerful healing energy coming through. You've got the recovery card, the situation will improve. You have the hope with the star. Now you've got the healing card. What kind of animal is that? Oh, it's a candle. I thought it was like it looked like a praying mantis to me at first, or some type of butterfly. But that's a green candle in the middle. Healing. So I think with this card, use your best judgment in your own real life. I'm not trying to tell you what to do in that sense, because if this is some type of medical or healthcare issue, take every single precaution and step that you know you need to take. But in terms of just like personal healing, like, you know, like the stuff about how you are going through your daily life and stuff like that, that you do have in your own hands. This healing card. Oh, okay, I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something about the healing itself. I totally lost my train of thought. Okay, healing. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting this like blank, so maybe that's like a feeling of stillness, like meditation. Her eyes are closed, like she's meditating. So let's use my loss of words as this symbol of meditation. So take some time to just feel this quiet and this stillness and that sense of serenity represented by the candle. Yeah, definitely the healing energy is like the lack of commotion. Like maybe you've gone through a difficult situation that is in the process of improving. Now you're just feeling like you really need this time to have this quiet. That's really cool. The second spellcasting card is prosperity. Wow. So with the hope of the star card, we've got this prosperity coming your way. Because we all deserve the best. You are no exception. You are completely worthy. You deserve all of the prosperity you can possibly welcome into your life. Just max out on that prosperity. And that's going to be beautiful. So I feel like whenever I'm healing from something, I feel very fragile, and I feel like I really want to create that safe haven. But then I feel like after that sense of recovery for you, it's going to be this sense of being more bold, and that's going to be this prosperity feeling that's coming in. Okay, let's look at the last two cards. We've got True Love reading cards. Oh, the first card we have is the Divine Feminine. She's a tree. She's a woman who has a tree growing out of her head. Very symbolic, of course. She's got a parrot. She's got fruit in the tree that's growing out of her head. I would say this Divine Feminine, the symbolism is also about being fruitful, which goes along with the prosperity card. I see a lot of like purple in the background. This kind of royalty color, like treating yourself with the utmost respect. So like as you're going through your healing and recovery, have this sense of dignity and respect, which just really holds you up and keeps you on this upward trajectory. It's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. So we had the Divine Feminine. Now we have this other card called the Sacred Woman. That's awesome. So there's a parrot in the Divine Feminine card. In this card, there is a white buffalo. I'm getting this sense of peaceful, serene feeling again. So I think the Sacred Woman and the white buffalo symbolism definitely go with this sense of healing that's very serene, peaceful, quiet, connecting with nature. Kind of feel it now. It's like kind of a release, a very subtle release of the things that maybe were weighing you down or worrying you. Now you can just kind of go, oh, it feels a little bit better. So, yeah, I would say the Sacred Woman card definitely goes with you've been through this period of recovery, and now there's this sense of healing and this beautiful serenity coming through. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time and energy. It has been great to do these pick-a-pile readings. Thank you for choosing pile number 4. I hope you received a little bit of confirmation or just uplifting inspiration. Really appreciate everything, and I will see you next time.